Hello, everybody. It's Rest of Champaign here with you, and we're here today with another demo that's being featured as part of Steam Next Fest. This time it's a game called Cozy Market Simulator. And the description of this game on Steam says Cozy Market Simulator is a relaxing shop management game where you run your own store. Stock shelves, serve customers, fulfill orders, and grow your business day by day into the ultimate cozy market. Now, I don't know when this demo came out, and right now the release date of this game still says to be announced. So I wish I had more information than that. But right now, you know as much as I do. Let's hop in, see what this game is all about. So here we go. Welcome to the demo. Head over to the computer and purchase your first license to start selling products. We plan to polish the game and release our updates via Discord. Hope you can join and give an honest feedback about the game. Thank you so much. And without amazing players like you, I wouldn't have made this game. Note the demo's max level is 5, but you can keep playing for as long as you like. So yeah, so it looks like you've got as much time to, or you can play to your heart's content, but the game does kind of stop at level 5, which is, I mean, it seems like it'll be a decent amount of content nonetheless. So I'm gonna go in, hop in here. If we take a look, so we can get a storage shelf, it looks like. So we're gonna go buy a shelf. Not enough money to purchase this item. I am not going to buy a shelf. I don't have the money for it. Um, it looks like we do have to immediately get the Bakapalooza license in order to actually buy anything. So let's go ahead do that. And then maybe some products open up. Yeah. So you got to get the license before you get the products. Not a problem. So, and these are the ones that we get. So we got rye bread, we got sandwich bread, and we have loaves of bread all the time. So we can go ahead and buy one of each of those because we have enough money to do it. Let's go out here, see exactly where it is. Or is it in here? Oh, there it is. I see it. It showed up right over there. All right. So we're going to pick these up, throw them on our shelf that we already have. So left click to add. Just like that. Package is empty, nothing to place. It's kind of nice that they give you that notification. And then left click to put in trash. Cool. Even I can follow that direction. We're going to go ahead and put these up. I think these are our loaves. Now, the only unfortunate part is that you do have to left click each time to put the items on the shelf. It'd be nice if you could just hold it down and have it all go there, but so it goes. And then we've got these items, which these might be the buns, potentially. It doesn't necessarily say what those are, but that's no big deal. Okay. And then if we go here, can we set the prices on these things? We can. So you can left click to set the price. Market price says 450. We're going to make plenty of profit on this. So we're making, I mean, cost plus 200%. So I'm not going to complain about that. We're doing all right on that. And we're really doing all right on that. So I'm not going to mess with the prices. Those all feel like they're pretty good. I don't think there's anything else we can do. We only have $18. So let's go here. Shop rank is 0, and it is day 1. And the cozy market is open for your convenience. Can we change the name of it? Oh, it doesn't even have a name on there. So I guess not. The town looks very, very cartoony, as one would expect with it being a very cozy game. So we got ourselves a fitness club down there. We got a pizza shop there. We got a cinema across the street. I hope you can't slap people in that one like we did in the one that we played before. Got a library over there. We got a music store over there. We got the city mall over there, which might be related to the Grand Mall for Grand Mall Simulator. I don't know for sure. And we've got our own little cozy market here with a whole bunch of bread in it. And here's our first customer showing up in a bathrobe and slippers. I guess I should not be surprised by that. So there they are, over there on their way to our place. The customer's waiting at the cash register. So we're just going to click on that, and then you're going to give me money. We got this over here. So $1.80, I'm going to give you $8.20 back. And 20. Thank you very much. Now, I do want to go back in here and change the prices because I don't want that to be $1.80. I'll even knock it down to $1.75. Just that way I don't have to deal with anything other than quarters. I'll even make it cheaper than market because I've got a feeling if I go up to $2, it's going to like ding me. So I'll knock it down a smidge just because I'm making plenty of profit on the other items, and I'm fine with that. In terms of other licenses, another license unlocks at level 3. The final license unlocks at level 5. So those are the things that are going to be available here in the demo. We'll see how long it's going to take to get up those levels. Hopefully, it will not take that long, but we shall see exactly what happens here. Here's our pirate in red. So we're going to get you taken care of. You're going to give me a card. I bet you I'm not going to be able to type this in. Oh, you can type it in. That's brilliant. You can actually type it in using the keyboard. I thought for sure that was not going to happen. And you gave me $20, so $10 back for you. Thank you very much. One loaf of bread for you. Oh, sandwich bread. It says it right there. It's going to be $1.75. You gave me 5, so 1, 2, 3 and a quarter back. Thank you very much. So again, I mean, with it being a cozier style game, everything in here does definitely have a cartoony and everybody smiley vibe. So it's pretty much what you would think it would be for this kind of game. Right now, there's not anything else I can do in terms of like getting any other products. Again, not until we get to level 3. So we'll have to hold out. And I mean, I guess everybody likes bread in this town anyway. So we're just going to go with that. Got a guy here with a mushroom hat and then someone that looks like they're on their way to a fiesta. So we will get them taken care of. And hopefully we'll have something other than bread in the not too distant future to give everybody. 650 for you. Thank you very much. It is interesting that you don't actually see the money come out of the register as you're taking care of the change. So you just got to kind of keep an eye on the screen there. And every time you click, it gives you the impression that you actually gave them that much money. So looks like we're getting close to being out of the sandwich bread. So I will get some more of that ordered here. This guy is really hungry for all the breads. Only at 25 cents and change. So there we go. You're all set. Thank you very much. Might as well go into here, products, get more of the sandwich bread. And you don't have to do anything. I mean, as soon as you click it, it puts it right out there for you. So you don't have to put together an order and then hit add to cart or anything like that. It just automatically orders it all for you. We are now level 1. So that is good. Now we're just going to go out here, grab our sandwich bread for all the people that like their sandwiches. And then the rest of it, we can go ahead and drop. So we're just going to hit F, set that right there. And then we'll put it up when we actually have some space. All right, customer is waiting at the register. And for you, for 50, thank you very much. I like that guy. That's a good look. I'm a fan of that one. All right, on your card, 350. Thank you very much. Might as well get some more of that rye bread while we're at it. So let's go ahead and do that. Get one of those bought. And again, it's automatically outside. There's a guy wearing a pencil outfit. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm feeling the vibes. It's good by me. Go ahead, set all that up, and then drop that right there. And they're sticking out a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not even to worry about it. Not even going to worry about it. There is some weird things happening on the floor there. Probably just a graphical issue because I dropped that box where I did, I'm thinking. So it's all right. Not going to worry about it. Again, since it's a demo, it's all good. Toy box hat. I love it. That's great. On your card, what do you got? 550. Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can move that box and see if that fixes that up. So let's pick that up. Or I wonder, is that just the sun? I wonder if that's the sun coming through the door or through the window. It might be, maybe, because there is a day-night cycle. I can see that the sun is moving there. So maybe that's just from the sun going through the slats in the window. I'm not quite sure. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not really messing with anything. $10 for you. Thank you very much. You've got, I love these outfits, man. I really do. 450. Thank you very much. One rye bread for you. And on your card, that's going to be also 450. And we'll also have to get some more of that last bread down there. That might actually be the loaf of bread down there. 10 for you. Awesome. Thank you very much. So let's get the loaf of bread, bring those in. And I'll have to see whether or not we have anything in the way of like storage shelves. We may not, but I might as well give it a look. See if that was one of the things that may have been in that list there. We'll go ahead and put up the rest of our rye bread. So there's that. Package is empty, nothing to place. It's nice that it gives you that notification. So that way you don't have to guess. Yeah, that package is empty. So we're good there. Seems like everyone comes from the cinema over to our store. So they get done watching a movie. They're like, you know what? I am hungry. I've got a hankering for some bread. Let's go across the street to this store. Yeah, this definitely feels like it is the sun because it is like slowly crawling across the floor there. So that definitely seems to be what we're dealing with there. All right, for you on your card, 6 1/4. Thank you very much. And how we doing? We're up like halfway to level 2 almost at this point. So for you on your card, 450. Thank you very much. One of every bread for you. It's going to be on your card, 10. Excellent. Now that we got a little bit of a break here, we're going to take a look and see what else we can get. So upgrades, none. Music, I mean, I don't know whether or not the music's copyrighted. I'm not going to test it. Storage, so there's something that gets unlocked at level 3. There's something that gets unlocked at level 5. And this is what we got for now. So we could buy another wooden shelf when we have a little more money. Just so that way we can put more of all of our products up there because that guy just immediately bought us out of all of our sandwich bread. So we may do that when we have a little bit more cash. All right, for you. 2 sandwich bread, all that we had, 350, not 356. Thank you very much. And then there's your brother right over there. Oh yeah, we're working on the sandwich bread. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. We'll have some here. You actually gave me the right amount of money. You are my hero. I am very appreciative of you. Thank you so much for being such a nice person. Let's go ahead and get this sandwich bread for this guy so that way he's not sad. We do not want sad customers. That's never good. And it looks like even in this game, even in a cozy game, you can still wear people as suits. And this person actually has lips. Even though you can't see them, there are lips. So that's kind of interesting. Cozy suits. I love it. All right, there's that for you. Couple of bread for you. You gave me 8. You gave me 10. I will give you $1.75. Whoops. So remove. There. Thank you very much. And then on your card, we got $12.75. Thank you very much. We're more than halfway through rank 1 now at this point. Uh here's our first $100 bill. Even in cozy games, you have somebody that gives you a hundy without fail. All right, there's a couple of those for you. And 350. So the day is over. The day ends at 9 p.m. This guy thought about coming in and then left because the day is over. And I don't know if there's anything else that we can do. I have $153. I'm going to see whether or not it's going to let me buy another shelf with the day being over. It seems like we can. So we're not limited by the time to do other things. So let's see. Oh, place. All right. So we're just going to go like that. And there is a bit of a grid to this. That is nice. Actually, there's a full blown grid because there's a grid right there on the floor. So I'm a fan of it. As always, all hail grid snapping. So we'll go ahead and put that there. And then we can take our other bread. Is that one? No, that's not that one. So that'll go there. And then nothing else left there. So go ahead and throw that out. Now we'll go here, flip the signs. That way we can get into another day. So we actually made no money today. We lost $71 because we did a whole bunch of investment in our store. We gained 80 experience went up one level. We only had one unhappy customer because we didn't have the product that they were looking for. We will do better than that today. And apparently every day it's going to give us this notification. So that's fine. We're going to just keep rolling, see if we can get ourselves up to level 2 here, maybe even level 3, and see what products are going to open up there. So let's get back into it. Day 2, even though it doesn't say it, the store is open for your convenience. Go ahead, get some more of. Can I get one of each bread? Yeah, I'm going to get one of each bread now. Let's go ahead and do that. So one, one, one. Oh, I don't have enough money, so I will not do that. So I'll get 2 of the 3. And then when we have a little bit of cash, we'll go ahead and get the third one. Just so that way we have even more in stock and we can then have more than one box on the shelf, which is always a nice thing. Because that way, when you only have one box on the shelf, you always either have to wait for it to be empty or have some overstock sitting around on the floor. Which, when it comes to bread, you probably don't want that if you can avoid it. So we'll be good with that. That's a good start. And again, hopefully today we'll be able to get up to rank 3. It looks like we do get some points from just stocking the store. Looks like the loaf of bread is out of stock. Look on the other shelf, sir. It's right over there. Oh, that's weird. So if one particular shelf runs out of stock, it thinks that it's out of stock. That is what we would call a glitch. So yeah, hopefully they'll look at that one and fix that one up. Because yeah, there's loaves of bread over there, but it looked on that shelf and it couldn't see it, so it said you don't have any. But we most certainly do. It's just on the shelf to the left. But apparently, that gentleman or that person was not a fan of shopping on the shelf on the left and only wanted to shop on this shelf. And when not seeing the product, decided to say that we didn't have any of it. I don't know. That's just kind of the way they looked at it. Who am I to tell them that they're doing it wrong? They are the customer, and the customer is always right, even when they're wrong. They're always right, even when they're wrong. Oh, look at that guy. He's wearing a giant shark on his head. Of course he is. I mean, why wouldn't he be? I mean, obviously he is. And thankfully, he wasn't looking for rye bread on the right shelf. So that's good. Let's do that for you. You got 75 cents coming back to you. Thank you very much. Again, it's a little bit confusing not actually seeing the money come out of the register because you got to make sure you actually hit the button as you do that. 3 1/4. Now we might as well go and get some rye bread here. So let's buy that. Get this put up on the shelf. And again, I want to see if that's going to give me any XP as I put this up here. It doesn't look like it, and I don't know whether or not I got any when I ordered it. There's a part of me that feels like I did, but I can't really verify it by looking at the screen. It looks like it had moved at some point there. So, I mean, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But we're pretty close to level 2 anyway. Here's our pencil man right here with more bread. Again, we really want to get to the point where we have more than bread to serve here. But at least it's not a completely random selection of products. It's just all bread. But that's okay. All right. And again, I love all of the outfits that these people wear. It's just really cool. It's a lot of fun. 450. After all the games that we've seen where everyone looks exactly the same, or looks like they came out of one of 2 sets of character models, it is nice seeing characters that are very unique, at least to me. Maybe these characters have been used in another game, and I don't know because I haven't played as many cozy games per se, but this is the first time I've ever seen any of these characters, and having one that's got a shark on his head to me is just great. So I'm a fan of that. Meanwhile, we've made it up to level 2, so one more level to go, and we'll actually be able to start getting other things in here than just bread. So hopefully within a couple more days of gameplay here, we'll get to that point. And with that being the case, I probably should start saving up some money because I'm guessing that whatever it is, we're going to need another kind of shelf for it. But I don't know for sure. Here's the person that has lips when you wear them as a suit, but you don't see them on their face because the helmet covers it. $10 for you. Awesome. Thank you very much. If I take a look up there, I can get one full set of the sandwich bread because I have 9 up there. So we can buy one of those and get that completely refilled and not have any spares. So let's do that. So we're going to put those there. Great. Sorry, ma'am. Right in your way. It's all good. And then did you? Yeah, that package is empty. So all good there. How you doing? Good to see you. And for you on your card, we got 8. Awesome. Thank you very much. And again, I love the look of everything around town. It's all very bright, which is good. Have fun with Punpee or with Funpee. I don't know what Funpee is. And I guess there are people that live above this place. It would seem like it would get loud, but I don't know. Maybe people like just like living above the local grocery store. There is that possibility. $4.50 for you. Thank you very much. Lots of bread for you on your card. And again, I'm so happy that you can just type it in using your keyboard. That is really cool. It's the little things in life. You gave me exact change. That's even better. You're my hero. Thank you very much. For you, you've got $13.75. So you're all set. We will eventually be able to get more rye bread. I definitely need more loaves of bread because we're down to 5 there. So I will have to get that once this customer is all taken care of. 75 cents for you. Thank you very much. So let's go ahead again, get more loaves. And again, I can't tell by having looked at that whether or not anything went up. But it feels like I did. I feel like when I ordered all that product before, like we were a lot higher in level than we were before we had ordered it. All right, package again empty. So we will get that thrown away and come back to our spot at the register. I don't think we can hire anything in the way of employees, at least not in the demo. Maybe in the full version of the game they'll have that, but like I said, I really have no idea as to whether or not they will. And if we take a look here, yeah, there's just upgrades, which was blank, music, licenses, storage, and products. So I would imagine that if the store got big enough, you would eventually be able to hire an employee to work for you because it would get you just be too much otherwise. Even in a cozy game, it would start to get to be a bit much. In terms of like thoughts, I mean, it'd be nice. I mean, at times it'd be nice if they had more customers because we do run into. Oh, did I close the place? I don't think I did. No, it's open. So why'd this guy turn around? Huh? That was weird. Yeah, that was very strange. He just like walked to the door. It's like, nope, I didn't turn around. I don't know what it was. But yeah, as I was getting ready to say, it'd be nice if they had a little bit more customer flow at times. And I maybe as you get further into the game, they will. Because we do have a bit of downtime in here, which I mean, I guess shouldn't be too bad, but at times it'd be nice if if the customers came in a little bit more quickly. And there's our shark man. Again, I totally love that look. That's just such a good look. Just walking around casually, nonchalantly with a shark on his head. Perfect. On your card, 350. Thank you very much. So we're back up over $100, working our way up through rank 2 on our way to whatever's going to be next. And again, whatever money I get, I really need to hang on to as much as I can because my guess is that we're going to need it for whatever the new storage shelf is. So I'm going to try and hang on to whatever I got. Not that I have much of anything to spend my money on right now as it is, because the only thing that we can buy is just more product. Speaking of which, the only thing it looks like I need is rye bread, because that's the only one I can put up in full. So we'll go ahead and do that. Because everything else, I had more than 10 of them there. So we'll put that up, and now we're all set. And I love that dinosaur costume too. And everyone's so happy. Everyone's smiley. Even the ones that have lips inside their helmets, I think they're still smiling. I'm going to say that they are. I'm going to go with that. As always, there's always a backstory or a, yeah. I'm going to say that they're all happy all the time. Let's get right into the next day. So we're going to do that. Not going to waste any time. Actually made some profit on day 2, which is good. One unhappy customer. Um, I can't remember. Oh yeah, that was the one that was like looking for the bread and didn't look on the shelf to the left and said that we didn't have the bread here, which was rather hilarious. So all right, there we go. There's the same disclaimer, but we are still going. Nothing has changed. We're now into day 3, and the store is open for your convenience. Is there anything else that we need? We can get more of the sandwich bread. So let's get that because we have 9 of those up there. So let's take care of that. It takes a while for people to start showing up here, which is fine. But it's kind of like Supermarket Simulator was, where the store, despite being open, oh my, that's interesting. We just put 12 on that shelf. There's another glitch. That shelf only holds 10, and we totally put 12 up there. Yeah, that's not good. Placement is empty, nothing to take. Something is not right there. We're going to see exactly what happens with that shelf. But we may have a problem over here. We'll see what happens over here. There might be a little bit of a faux pas on that left shelf, but we'll see exactly how the customers are going to react there. By my count, we have 10 loaves of bread on that shelf, and we have a weird look there. So we shall find out. Maybe Shark Man will be our test on this, or maybe it'll be Bathrobe Man. One of these people might. So let's see what's going to happen. And watch, none of them buy the sandwich bread. Just to mess me up. And again, why did Shark Man leave? And why did they leave? That's so weird. Why some people just like walk to the door and then leave. I don't quite know why that is. I mean, I'm assuming there's a reason, but they don't say it. So yeah, I don't know why people show up and then just they're like, you know what? I really didn't want anything anyway. They're yeah, just little quirks. It's the best way to put it. Just little quirks. That's what we got here. And now that dude's just standing over there by the cinema. I don't know. Maybe he's getting ready for a movie. I'm not quite sure. It's fine. All I know is that he didn't want any bread. And it looks like he was actually checking his phone that was in his bathrobe pocket. I, I guess maybe. Is somebody actually going to eventually buy some of the sandwich bread? Because I really need to test that out and see what's going on there. But they're just thwarting me by buying everything but it. All right, please buy some of the sandwich bread. I want to see what's going on. So it looks like he bought one, maybe. I think maybe he did. Okay, and it still says 8 up there, so we're still fine, I think. We're going to take a quick look over at that shelf and see what we see there. So do we still see? Yeah, we still see 8. So they pulled one from the magic area there. So I think there's still 9 up there. We're just going to continue to monitor. We need 1 rye bread. We need 1 loaf of bread. So let's do that. So rye and loaf. Let's go ahead and get those. And we'll take care of that in a bit. Now, it's interesting because I got this giant outline around there, and I don't think I did anything to put that outline there. I'm not quite sure. And again, I think they bought more of the sandwich bread, so no, they bought the rye bread. I was hoping they bought the sandwich bread. So yeah, I don't know why that's there, unless maybe if I get close, it'll take it off the hover. Yeah, is it off now? Now it is. So sometimes if you hover on it, the highlighting doesn't go away. So, and if that happens, it looks like you just have to kind of move your mouse, and then that will take the hover off of it or the highlight off of it. Customer waiting at the register. Sorry about that. Get you taken care of. One of those for you, $1.75. And I think that takes care of the last of the, yeah, that was the last of the hidden sandwich bread. So now this does have the 8 that it was supposed to have, which is good. And then here's our loaves over here. Go ahead, put those up. Okay, all's well. And we're halfway through rank 2 on our way up. Oh, now the highlighting's back again. Let's see if I can do something to get rid of that. So, all right, now it's away. Okay, that shelf just really likes to be highlighted. I don't know why. Not a problem. All right, for you, no change. My hero, thank you very much. How you doing? Great to see you. We got all the breads for you. 85.50 and change. I'm not even going to complain about the fact that you gave me $100 bill because the game is much too cozy for me to complain about it. So we're just going to let it be. 50 cents for you. Thank you very much. And yeah, hopefully before the day ends here, we'll get up to rank 3 and see exactly what is waiting for us next. We will probably not get to rank 5 in this episode, but yeah, hopefully we'll get to 3, see what we've got, and then kind of go from there. And all we need is people to not just, all we need is people to not walk up to the door and then turn around and leave. So if we can have that, then I think we got a pretty good shot at this. We still got plenty of inventory, so not a problem there. For you on your card, got 8.25. And then for you, 4 kinds of bread there. And that's going to be 85.50 again. All right, 85.50. Thank you very much. And yeah, at this point, it would be nice that guy's got a big stretch going on. It would be nice if we had a few more customers that were flowing through here, just to help make things move a little bit more quickly. Just a little. Because now we're just kind of here with nothing going on. And I know that people want bread a little bit more than this, or so I hope. Maybe they're just all full of bread right now. Maybe that's the problem we got. I don't know. Gives me a chance to drink more water, so that's fine. It's always important to stay hydrated because I will have the frogs in my throat before you know it. They always arrive. They do not fail. All right, how you doing? Now we got 4 people in the store. They come in droves. We'll have moments where there's nobody here, and then all of a sudden we've got half the town here, just like that. 7.25, 5, 6, 7.25. Thank you very much. For you, you've got on your card 6.25. You're all set. And then I love that toy box hat. That is great. No change. Perfect. And we're almost to rank 3 here. Probably within the next 10 customers, I think we'll get there. Or so I hope. 91.75 for you. 91.75. There you go. Thank you very much. Is there anything I can get? I can get some rye bread. So let's go ahead and do that because we have less than 10 of those in the store. So we'll take care of that. All right, there we go. Go ahead, put that up. Package is empty, nothing to place. I love that notification. Really takes a lot of the guesswork out there. And now we wait once again. I like her glasses. They're very cute. All right, on your card, 8.25 for you. Perfect. Thank you very much. So money is not, I mean, it doesn't roll into the place like super quickly, but at the same time, we're making plenty of profit on everything that we do. And we don't really have anything like overhead that we spend it on because we don't have any employees here. So the only thing that's really overhead is every time we buy a new shelf. That's basically our continued investment into our enterprise. And then everything else is just product. So, and again, with the margins that we're making on our product, I'm not complaining because we're making crazy good margins on our product. Not like a regular grocery store, which would be razor thin. We do not have that issue here. People are apparently willing to pay good prices for their quality breads that I hope are quality. We shall see. Buck 75. No one's complaining about them, so I'm guessing they're good. We can get more of that sandwich bread, so let's go ahead and do that because I am down to 9 of those. So we'll go ahead and set that up, and we're going to probably have to go one more day. Oh yeah, and it's stacking that stuff right on top of it. That is so weird. Yeah, there's something definitely glitched about that shelf. My guess is that if I were to save the game and come back in, it might make itself right, but I'm not going to worry about it. Actually, I don't even know if there is a save function on this. There may not be. Is there? There is. Okay, there is a save function. So we could possibly save and quit and then come back in, and it may work then. But there's a part of me that's concerned to do that because I don't know exactly what would happen. So we're just going to let this ride. 1375 for you. And every order is 3 points. So regardless of how many things they order, every time you take care of a customer, you get 3 experience for it. And for you, we've got 96 and a quarter. All the cozy people with all their big bills. And let's go ahead and turn the sign, finish the day. So yeah, we are going to have to go one more. Everybody was happy. So that was good. We got 69 experience. Nice. And we're going to I might, yeah. I'm going to try say now. Now that actually now it says that we only have 4. Huh? Maybe we did sell that money, but I don't think we did. But I mean, now it says we got 4, so I'm just going to leave it. Maybe it moved them all over to the other shelf. I don't remember anymore. So not going to worry. Here we go, day 4. Let's see if today is the day we can get ourselves up to rank 3. If we can't do it today, we're never going to do it because we're as close to rank 3 as you can possibly get without actually hitting it. So we're just going to now wait for all of the people to show up because, again, they take their sweet time to get here. It's apparently a long walk to the store from wherever they live. So we'll wait for them to arrive. Here is customer number 1. As long as they do not turn around and leave as soon as they walk in, and they did not, so that is good. They do actually want some bread, and this should be enough to push us up to level 3. And then we will see exactly what comes next. So what's it going to be? Let's take a look. 1250. And there it is, level 3. So now we're going to go in right away. We're going to see what we're going to get. So licenses, Fruit Frenzy permit, that's going to be $150. We're going to need storage for that. Oh, $250. Oh, man. Yeah, and these red apples and green apples, I'm guessing, are going to go up on those shelves. And now we're going to have people that are going to be mad because we don't have the green apples and the red apples, and I can't even get them because I don't have any way of getting myself up to $250 that fast. So had I known it was going to cost me $400 to get everything, I would have waited. But unfortunately, I have no way of knowing. And I don't think that that stuff's going to go up on one of these shelves. I mean, I'm going to try. I'm going to buy some of it. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to at least try and buy it and see if I can put it on these shelves. It may not work though, and if it doesn't, then so be it. But I've got to at least try. No, it does not, and it doesn't even give you any indication that it does not. So we're just kind of stuck. We've got them in the store. We just can't put them on the shelf because we don't have the ability to put them on the shelf. So that is unfortunate. Yeah, and we're going to have a bunch of people that are going to be looking for apples that I can't stock because the cost of the shelf is pretty high. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get up to $250 anytime soon. Yeah, especially with this, knowing that we got all these people that want green apples and red apples. Um, yeah, that's kind of a shame because you just don't have any way of knowing how much is going to be for the shelf until you get the license. I'm pretty sure. Or you might actually, you know what? I'm probably wrong. I now that I think about it, I am wrong. I did do that wrong. I should have looked to see how much the shelf was going to be first. and have not and having done that in the wrong order, that's on me. I totally biffed that. So I should have looked to see how much the cost of the shelf was before I got that license, and I didn't do it. Once again, Rusty Champagne fails at order of operations 101. Once again, somehow does not remember PEMDAS or PEDMAS, and tries to do it as SMEDAP or something. And again, math was always my forte as a kid. So I don't know why it is that I always get order of operations wrong, but somehow I do. So yeah, with that known, I don't know if there's much else that we can do. Oh, I can't even close the shop, so we're kind of stuck with the shop open for the rest of the day. I mean, I guess we can see whether or not we're going to get up to that amount of money, but I don't think we're going to get there, and we're going to have to keep on getting more product. Uh, we'll try. We'll see if we can make it up to $250. I don't think we're going to sell enough products to do it. And I need all my bread lovers to come out in a major way at this point in time. So, yeah, we got to get all the people to buy all the bread to try and get me there. It's going to be a major undertaking, but perhaps we'll do it. Yeah, all these people that are looking for apples. I know. I know you're looking for them. They're on the ground, but I can't put them in that shelf because they're not going to let me. Ah, apparently the apples just roll around on the other shelves, and that's why you've got to put them in the basket because otherwise you're going to just have rolly apples, and no one wants that. So yeah, I guess that's what we got. Buck 75. So we're up to 105. Again, maybe we can get there. No change. But the other trouble I have now is I'm going to have to buy some more products, so that's going to eat into the amount of money I've got. Where are we in time? It's already 3:30 p.m. So yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen. But so be it. At least we got close. At least we know what the apples look like. So there's that 92.75. Thank you very much. Got a couple of items for you. 6.25. And yeah, I'm now at the point where I'm out of just about everything. So we're gonna have to go here, buy one of each again, just because we can't run out of product because then we're gonna make no money, and that could be bad. And we're having the same issue there with those shelves that we were having before. So the shelves are a little bit glitchy at times. It seems like. So maybe the best thing to do is fill in the other shelf. I don't know. And then go over to the first one. Like that first shelf has definitely got some kind of a bug with it. But the second shelf seems like it's okay. So we can go this way and then flip over and do it like that. And now we'll take care of you wonderful people here. For you, you got 98.25 again. They're really testing my patience here with that 98.25. Thank you very much. And for you, we got 12.75 for your rye and your loaves. And again, we've got plenty of rye there. It's just all buried in that one shelf. And again, I know you want apples. I should have waited until I had the $250, but at least we see what the apples look like. So there's that. Yeah, I know you want apples. I know you do. I can't put them on the shelf because they roll around. We've established this. Just buy some bread. If you buy some bread, we can eventually get the apples. We can make that happen. I just need you to buy some bread, and then we can do it. So there we go. Would you buy more bread even? And even more bread? That would be good. We're at 126. So yeah, we would need another $123. I don't think that's happening because we are definitely getting closer to running out of time. Yeah, I know. I get it, sir. I totally get it. I totally understand. And you apparently don't want any bread. Now we got all the fruit lovers and the bread lovers have left town. You're waving. You're also waving. Uh, and well, at least you wanted some bread to go with your fruit. So it wasn't a complete loss. We did have something there. The other person's just going to go and watch a movie without their fruit, and they didn't want any bread to take with them. 350, and just a couple more hours in the day, and then we will be finished. Looks like we've got at least one more customer here behind our closed sign. Pencilman is just going to watch a movie. Uh, our spaceship guy is. Oh no, they're now on their way over. So yeah, maybe they just like all walk past the movie theater before they come over here. Yeah, I know the green apples are out of stock. They're not out of stock. They're on the floor. Just take one out of the box. I'll gladly ring you up for it. You can pay me whatever you want. I'd be fine with it. Not going to happen. 9 and a quarter. Thank you very much. And yeah, all the poor Apple people that I would love to help and I can't. I just can't do anything about it. So so be it. $10 exact change. That's perfect. Thank you very much. For you, Pencil Man number one, 14.50, and for Pencil Man number two, going to be $10. We would need to sell $76 of bread in about 30 minutes. And that really means 30 seconds because a minute in game time is 1 second in real time. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to come up a little bit short unless this guy buys all the bread. And he's not. Not going to happen. And they go, when they don't have the thing in stock. And there it is, turn open sign to finish the day. So there's your bread. I'm sorry we did not have your apples because I did not look to see. Well, we weren't going to get them anyway because I would have bought the shelf, but I would not have then had the money for the license. So one way or the other, we weren't going to get them today. It wasn't going to happen. Um, so be it. So yeah, there would be another thing that would come up here at level 5. So you'd have a new license that comes up at level 5. You'd have a new storage that would come up at level 5. Could be something frozen. It's hard to say what it would be. And then there are going to be, I guess 2 or 3 more products that would show up at level 5 as well. And then, like I said, when it comes to upgrades, maybe they'll have something like that in the regular version of the game. I don't know for sure, but it'll be interesting to see. Can we at least walk across the street in this one? We can't. So we can at least stand over by the movie theater for the outro. That's kind of nice. Like I said before, this game right now, it does not have a release date, but with it being a demo and with it being Steam Next Fest, it means you can try out the demo for yourself for the low cost of $0.00. And if you've ever wanted to run your very own little cozy market where everyone will order bread like crazy until you can get some apples, this is the opportunity for you. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.